In life, we all face rejection at some point. It could be from a job, a relationship, or even a personal goal. But according to Stoicism, rejection doesn't have to be painful or something to fear. Instead, it can be seen as an opportunity to grow and improve. Imagine if, instead of being upset or discouraged by rejection, you could embrace it as a tool to build inner strength and peace. Introduction to Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. Some of the most famous Stoic thinkers, like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, believed that we can find peace and strength by mastering our reactions to life's challenges. Rejection is one of those challenges that everyone faces, but Stoicism can help us handle it calmly and wisely. In this video, we'll go over 10 key lessons from Stoic philosophy that can help you use rejection as a tool for personal growth and inner peace, rather than something to fear or avoid. Lesson 1. Focus on what you can control. When we face rejection, it's easy to feel upset because we didn't get what we wanted. But Stoicism teaches us that we can't control the outcome of every situation, only our reaction to it. Whether it's a job rejection or a relationship not working out, those things are beyond our control. What we can control is how we respond. Instead of letting rejection bring us down, we should focus on our mindset and actions. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." By focusing on what we can control, we become stronger and more resilient. Lesson 2. See rejection as a perception. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the event itself that upsets us, but how we see it. Rejection is a good example of this. Being told no or not getting something you wanted might feel like a failure, but that's just your perception. In reality, rejection is simply a part of life and doesn't define your worth or ability. If you change the way you look at rejection, you can see it as an opportunity to reassess your path or find new options. As the Stoics would say, it's not the rejection that hurts us, it's our judgment about it. Shift your perspective, and rejection becomes less painful. Lesson 3. Practice amor fati. Amor fati is a key concept in Stoicism that means love of fate. It encourages us to embrace everything that happens to us, including rejection, as necessary parts of our journey. Instead of wishing things were different or getting upset about what didn't work out, we can learn to accept and even love our experiences, good or bad. When we practice amor fati, we start to see rejection not as something negative, but as a valuable lesson that helps us grow and move forward. It reminds us that everything happens for a reason, and accepting our fate can lead to greater peace and happiness in life. Lesson 4. Accept the moment. One important lesson from Stoicism is to accept the moment as it is. This means recognizing that rejection is a part of life, and that fighting against it only leads to more frustration. Instead of getting upset or angry about being rejected, we can learn to accept it calmly. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, taught that we should not seek everything to happen as we want, but rather to wish for things to happen as they actually do. By accepting rejection as it comes, we can find peace and focus on what we can do next, rather than wasting energy on things we can't change. This acceptance helps us to remain steady and resilient, no matter what happens. Lesson 5. Self-improvement. Rejection can be tough to handle, but it also offers a valuable opportunity for self-improvement. Instead of seeing rejection as a failure, we can view it as feedback that helps us grow. When we face rejection, we can ask ourselves important questions. What can I learn from this experience? How can I do better next time? This kind of reflection is a key part of the Stoic mindset. It allows us to take the lessons from rejection and use them to become stronger, wiser, and more skilled. By embracing rejection as a chance to improve, we turn a negative experience into a positive one that helps us on our journey. Lesson 6. Detach from external validation. One important lesson from Stoicism is to detach ourselves from seeking approval from others. Many people feel upset after rejection because they tie their self-worth to what others think of them. Stoic philosophers like Seneca taught that true happiness comes from within and not from outside opinions. When we rely on external validation, we give others the power to define our value. Instead, we should learn to value ourselves for who we are and what we believe. By focusing on our own actions and thoughts, we can find confidence and self-acceptance that isn't shaken by rejection. This way, we become more resilient and less affected by what others think. Lesson 7. Strengthen your virtue. Rejection can be a powerful tool for strengthening our virtues, which are qualities like courage, patience, and wisdom. When we face rejection, it challenges us to respond in a positive way. For example, instead of giving up, we can choose to be brave and keep trying, showing courage in the face of disappointment. Stoicism teaches us that every difficult experience, including rejection, is an opportunity to practice and improve our virtues. By responding to rejection with grace and determination, we can become better versions of ourselves. This process of growing through rejection helps us develop the qualities that truly matter and can guide us through life's challenges. Lesson 8. Memento Mori. Memento Mori is a powerful reminder from Stoicism that we should remember that life is short and that we all will die one day. When we think about this, it puts our problems, like rejection, into perspective. Rejection might feel painful in the moment, but in the grand scheme of life, it is just a small setback. Marcus Aurelius taught that when we face difficulties, we should consider how fleeting our time is and not let minor setbacks hold us back. By keeping memento mori in mind, we can learn to let go of our fears and worries about rejection, allowing us to focus on living fully and making the most of our time. Instead of dwelling on rejection, we can embrace life's challenges and keep moving forward. Lesson 9. Build inner fortitude. Rejection can actually help us build inner strength and resilience, which is often called inner fortitude. When we face rejection, it pushes us to confront our feelings and challenges. Instead of avoiding these tough moments, we can learn to deal with them, which makes us stronger over time. Stoicism teaches that enduring hardships, including rejection, is an important part of becoming a better person. Each time we experience rejection and choose to rise above it, we grow more capable and confident. This process of overcoming rejection helps us develop a strong character and prepares us to handle future challenges with greater ease and determination. Lesson 10. Mastering indifference. Rejection can be an important tool for learning indifference, which is the ability to not be overly affected by things outside our control. Stoicism teaches us that we should not let external events like rejection disturb our peace of mind. When we learn to be indifferent to rejection, we stop letting it define our happiness or self-worth. Instead of feeling devastated by a no, we can approach it with calmness and acceptance. As Marcus Aurelius said, it's our judgment about rejection that causes us pain, not the rejection itself. By practicing indifference, we can focus on what really matters in our lives and respond to rejection in a balanced way, allowing us to maintain our inner peace and confidence no matter what happens. The lessons from Stoicism show us that rejection is not the end of the world, but rather a chance for growth and self-improvement. By focusing on what we can control, changing our perception of rejection, and practicing acceptance, we can turn these difficult experiences into powerful opportunities. Remember the ideas of amor fati, detaching from external validation and building inner strength as you face rejection in life. I encourage you to reflect on a time when you experienced rejection and think about how you can apply these Stoic lessons to your own life. Let's embrace rejection together and use it to become stronger. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more content on personal growth and Stoic philosophy.